New videos every day. Life, wisdom.
Hey, it's Dena, Maddie here in Austin, Texas at Atomic Athlete, where real athletes show their softer side with yoga. Also work on some mobility and some good core. We like that core. So we're lower back, core. Let's just get straight into it. You're gonna favorite my video, I already know. So let's go ahead and start at the top of your mat, feet together, toes touching, heels a little bit apart. And engage your legs, your quads, squeeze your glutes, engage your core, bring your shoulder blades back, and your chin slightly lifted. Breathe, arms up into the air, palms touching, and then swan dive down. Palms touching the mat or the shin. And fold, bend your knees as much as it takes. Put your chest on your knees. And then lift up, and then fold back down. Bending your knees as much as necessary. Lifting up, one more forward fold. Up, and then walk it back into plank. Slowly lower down onto your belly. And then inhale, bring your chest up. Don't use your hands. Lift your hands slightly off the mat. And then back down. I don't want you to use your hands. Strict cobra. This is strict lower back. So take your palms up off the ground. No cheating. Inhale. Keep your eyes pointed towards the ground. And then lift up with your back, your feet on the ground. And exhale back down. We're going to use our arms now a little bit. So inhale, bringing your chest up, pressing your palms down slightly onto the mat, and keeping your legs together. Exhale down. Inhale up. Keeping your elbows in tight. And exhale down. So taking your palms and then clasping them around behind your back. You're going to take your feet and your legs and glue them together. Zipper them together closely. And we're going to lift your feet off of the mat this time. So inhale and bring it up. And back down. Inhale up. And then exhale down. One more time. And then all the way back down. Upward dog, which is the only thing touching the ground are the palms of your hands and the tops of your feet. Really getting into a nice back stretch. And then back to downward dog. Making sure to breathe right here. Taking your right foot and your left foot forward. Keeping your feet about 2 fists apart. So a little bit further apart, about hip distance apart. Making sure that your chest is on the ground. And then fold forward. Stretching out those hamstrings. And then slowly roll vertebrae by vertebrae all the way up. Inhale. Palms touch the ground overhead. Exhale, swan dive back down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And then roll up one more time. Your head and your arms are the last to come up. And arms back down. Taking your feet, placing them together, heels slightly apart. Chair pose. So you want to sink your hips back and then reach your arms up and overhead. You want to make sure that your toes are not past. Your knees don't go past your toes. So you kind of look down a little bit. You want to make sure your heels are where all the weight is. So lift your toes up off the ground just a little bit. And also, none of that, tuck your tailbone underneath slightly. So no overarch, overextended backs. Try to get your hands closest to your ears. Relax and smile. I know you don't want to smile right now. Relax your forehead, relax your face. And then fold it down to the ground. And then straighten your legs, stretch out. And then back to chair pose. Here we go. Arms up close to your shoulders, but drop your shoulders down. We're going to slowly lower down here. So sink into your hips. And then 3, 2, 1 into boat pose. So if you are not a beginner, go ahead and straighten your legs for a V, for a full V. But if you're a beginner, then you can keep your hands outside behind your knees and you can bend your knees. We're going to lower down halfway and then back up. And then halfway and then lift. Halfway down and hold it right here. 5, 3, 2, and all the way back up. Place your feet on the ground and slowly lower down to the ground. We'll work on some floor poses. So making sure that your knees and your feet are hip width apart, driving your glutes up, squeeze into a bridge pose. If you can, see if your hands can touch your ankles and clasp your ankles. Or clasp your arms underneath. See if you can rotate and get your shoulders underneath your back. Really make sure to squeeze those glutes, get them high, get those hips high off the ground. If you feel it in your glutes, you should probably like my video and come back and do it more often. Now slowly untuck your shoulders and then roll each vertebrae down onto the ground. We're gonna do that one more time. And inhale and then exhale, squeeze all the way up. Making sure to breathe. Making sure to keep your knees in tight. I don't want to see knees splayed. I want knees in tight. And then exhale, roll all the way down. Take your hand behind your knees and slowly start to roll along your spine, gently. And if you can, plant your feet and come all the way up. Arms up overhead and back down to the ground. Bend your knees. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Walk or jump back to plank. Forward on your toes. Down chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Making sure to stay breathing. Inhale back to plank. Slowly lower down. Keeping everything tight, everything tight, everything tight. Glutes tight. There you go. Release your legs. One more round of back exercises right here. Palms up off the ground. Bring it up to cobra and down. Give me 2 more right here. Inhale and exhale, come up. Not using your hands. Look, Mom, no hands. Down, this is strict back strength. Inhale and exhale, come up. 3, 2, can you get a little higher? And 1, back down. Take your palms, bring them back behind your back, and then zipper your legs together. I want chest and legs up. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Don't forget to breathe. Back down. 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. Push up. And back down. Feel a little shaky. That's okay. You should just come back and do this video again and make sure to favorite it. Inhale, last one. Here we go. Lift it a little higher. And then back down. Plant your palms. Push up into upward dog. Downward dog. And then walk up your feet forward. Lifting up. Forward fold. And then slowly working your way up, one vertebrae at a time. Make this the slowest one yet. The last thing to come up is your head and your arms. Palms together. And bring your palms back down. Palms in towards the chest. Namaste. Thank you, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like me and comment and favorite and follow along a couple times a week to work on that core strength. Namaste.